Hey guys, today I'm bringing you my July TBR challenge. That was me making some fireworks with my hands. If you guys don't know what my TBR challenge is, at the beginning of each month I challenge myself to read a set amount of books, and if I read those books then I get to reward myself at the end of the month. If I do not read those books then I have to do some sort of crazy challenge in my wrap up at the end of the month. If you guys want to see how I did in the month of June, I will leave a link down below to my June wrap up. Spoiler alert, I failed. Without further ado, let me show you guys the books that I'm hoping to get to in the month of July. I've been reading quite a bit of fantasy lately, which is great because I love me some fantasy, but the contemporary lover deep down inside of me is like, yo! Can I get some contemporary up in here? So this month, I'm gonna be reading some contemporary. I'm also gonna be reading some fantasy, but I wanna read some contemporary because I need it. I need it. I need it. The first contempt that I'm gonna be picking up this month is Zack Mia by A.J. Betts. This book follows two cancer patients who form a friendship in a hospital, and they are both released from that hospital, and then they must go and try to live normal lives, and I think that they confide in each other and they try to find their new normal. I haven't heard too much about this book over here on the booktubes, but I'm excited to read it. Also, this book takes place in Australia, and I'm excited about that because Australia is awesome. Then I'm going to be picking up Faking Normal by Courtney C. Stevens. This is also a book that I haven't heard much about here on BookTube. I have heard a lot of rave reviews on like Goodreads and on book blogs, so I have really high hopes for this one because I haven't heard too many bad things about it. I've only heard really positive things about it, so I'm really excited to read this one. This book does deal with pretty serious topics though, so trigger warning for self-harm and rape. And in this book we follow a girl who is dealing with these very serious topics, and a boy moves in next door with a few secrets of his own, and I believe together they help each other face their past in order to help them move forward in life. It sounds like it's going to be a bit of a dark book, but I'm hoping that I really enjoy it. Then I'm going to be picking up Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I was planning to read this book last month, but as you guys know, I failed my TBR challenge last month. But this is a trilogy that I must read this year. I'm determined to read this trilogy before Leigh Bardugo's next book comes out, Six of Crows, because I just want to have this trilogy read. I've been wanting to read it for so long, and I just need to stop putting it off. I need to stop. Stop it, Jesse the reader. You need to read this dang book. So I'm going to read it, and I'm really pumped about it. I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I've heard so many great things about it. I've heard so many great things about the cast of characters, and so looking forward to diving into this one. It's going to happen. I'm going to read you in July. It's happening, Shadow and Bone. There's nothing you can do about it. Then I'm going to be reading the sequel to Fallen Kingdoms, which is a book that I read last month and absolutely loved, and that is Rebel Spring, because I need to know what happens next. Like, Fallen Kingdoms blew me away. I wasn't expecting to love Fallen Kingdoms as much as I did. I loved it. It was so shocking and unexpected at times, and I loved that aspect of Fallen Kingdoms. There were literally times when I was screaming at my book because I was just so shocked, and it's been a while since a book has done that to me where it's just been like, yo, here's a little bit of a plot twist, and I was like, whoa! And so I'm looking forward to diving into Rebel Spring. Obviously I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm afraid that some of my favorite characters are just gonna die, but hopefully not. Hopefully not, but it's probably gonna happen. I need to prepare myself mentally before going into this book because I know that there are gonna be characters that I love that are just gonna disappear. They're just gonna die off because that's how Morgan Rhodes works sometimes. Also, I just want to mention I am not reading this book, but it is the Booksplosion book of the month, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. I have already read this book, so I'm not planning to reread it for the Booksplosion book of the month, but we're gonna be doing a book discussion along with a movie discussion because the Paper Towns movie comes out this month, and I'm super pumped about it. So if you want to know more information about the live show and all that jazz, I will leave more information in the description box down below, so definitely go check that out. So those are the books that I am hoping to get to in the month of July. I'm really hoping to complete my TBR challenge this month. I need to get back on track with my TBR challenge, so I'm really hoping to do that this month. You guys should let me know down below some of the books that you are planning to read in the month of July, and I will see you guys soon with the new video. Later. Hey guys, today I'm bringing you my July what was I even doing just then? I don't even know. A book to movie adaptation.